Hello and welcome to Mobile World Live's coverage of Fyuz 2022 from Madrid, where for the next 3 days we are tasting the future of connectivity. This unique event from the Telecom Infra project brings together stakeholders from across the industry to celebrate the parallels between gastronomy and telecoms innovation, sharing recipes for success in open and disaggregated networks. Day one began with the Open RAN Summit and an opening keynote from Vodafone's Santiago Tenorio and Deutsche Telekom's Dr Alex Choi on the collaboration between TIP and the Open RAN Alliance.
So I think not very common to see TIP and or an alliance together on a stage. I think that sends a very clear message on why we are here today and also how the telecom industry is changing.
So the open ecosystem, ORAN ecosystem, now counts more than 330 companies and institutions from all across the world.
In most of the regions, you have 3 players to choose from. In some regions, actually, one can't play, and you can only choose among 2. And that is a bit of a problem, because, of course, that's not enough competition.
The Open RAN State of the Union panel spoke to the challenges and opportunities in implementing open and disaggregated networks.
Yeah, the dream of openness is our goal. So we want to be open. However, the openness is an opportunity that creates a challenge. The challenge is the interoperability. So with interoperability, you need companies to cooperate with each other. Companies that literally should compete with each other. ORAN Alliance as well as TIP will bring this platform, or they will be the enabler for the platform for all those companies to come together.
We need smarter networks, we need the radio intelligent controller for that, and this is something that still has to be tested and worked on. So we need this block in addition to the rest, and then I believe smoothly we'll move into this all components integration that will also enable us to be the master of our networks and automate everything we need to do in this area.
The afternoon session kicked off with sessions focused on value and testing.
But I think when we have this conversation, we forget to talk about total cost of ownership. And we use that a lot. You see, in every conversation, we talk about TCO, but many times when we're talking about TCO, we're just talking about CapEx, right? We're just talking about the components price. Also, highlight the values of having, from the cost point of view, of having a virtualized open platform.
And for testing is something that no single supplier can afford, or even no single operator can afford by himself.
There's no question, like what Samir said, testing is important. I would even go on to say testing has to be on steroids for this to work. And the reason I'm going to say that is there are just so many components coming into play.
Another hot topic today was that of the RAN Intelligence Controller, or RIC.
But the way I often think about the RIC, given that my organization is quite a fan of the capability, is the Radio Innovation Center. A lot of the 5G deployments that we've seen happen, right, have been built around enhanced mobile broadband, right, trying to enhance, for lack of a better word, people's consumer broadband experience. But we're looking for how to accelerate the deployment and adoption of 5G, and obviously, as we've heard throughout the day, right, that's driven by where the money's coming from. So trying to find, that return on investment, that innovation, with the RIC, is something that I think is still evolving.
That's all for day one here at Fyuz 2022. Head on over to Telecom Infra Project on LinkedIn for more updates. We're back for day 2 tomorrow, which sees the opening of the TIP Summit. See you there.